Does every sales call feel like a guessing game? You show up, you do your best, but you end up talking in circles, pitching too early, and maybe even walking away with way too many no's or I'll think about it. But you're not alone. Most coaches feel this way in their first couple of years of doing sales. The truth is, the real reason that you're stuck at these inconsistent months of sales, it isn't your personality. And it isn't because you don't have enough confidence. It's really because you don't have a clear, repeatable sales system. And without one, confidence will always feel out of reach. I am Katie Hahn, and I have been in sales for about 20 years now. And when I was starting off, I thought it was me too. I thought I was a problem. I didn't have a sales background. I would tell myself that if I could just feel more confident, I could sign more clients. If I just did something, if I thought harder about it, if I worked harder, if I, had a different mindset. But confidence really wasn't the issue. It was really about clarity of what I was doing was the issue. Most coaches wing their discovery calls or don't even do one. They over explain what their pitch is or their product. They justify their offer. They pitch too hard. They are hoping for a yes, and it comes across in their sales calls. And because of not having a process, every sales call feels different, unpredictable, and stressful. Stepping back, the big picture in sales is without systems, every sales call is going to feel chaotic. And when there's chaos, there's anxiety. Your client feels your anxiety too. They sense the uncertainty you have. And that uncertainty always creates hesitation, which almost leads to a no every time. That's why so many coaches stay stuck in that unpredictable income cycle over and over again. They may have the good months, but then they lose that rhythm. They don't have that repeatable process and they hit that valley again and have to start over. So the problem isn't the confidence. The problem is that you don't have that repeatable sales system that creates the clarity of what you need to do and the flow to keep those months and those sales rolling in to increase. I'm going to be honest. I have been in sales a long time and I have also been in your shoes. I have been a high ticket sales closer for big name coaches. And in that, there was a lot of pressure when you have KPIs to hit, as well as a team that you have to perform on. And it's a dog eat dog world in sales in this high ticket space. However, it wasn't about the confidence. When my sales were hitting repeatable months over and over and over again, it was really from the system. It didn't come from the pep talks, the smiling bigger, faking it till I made it. It was all about knowing what my system was. It was clear. It was repeatable. I knew my framework, my script that I had. I could go in and I knew exactly how to guide the conversation. I knew what questions to ask when. I knew how to listen and ask the next level deeper question so that I was leading them down a path to make my clients close themselves. This clarity of understanding of what I needed to do became my rhythm. And it really created the confidence that I could walk on any sales call, any offer. And that clarity and confidence led to consistent clients. I've worked with so many coaches who were closing maybe 1 out of 10 sales calls. And one of them, she thought that, she was the problem. It was confidence and that she didn't have enough confidence in that. Maybe she didn't have the right personality of sales. I went through the same thing. And so we sat down and I said, you know what? I know exactly what you need. It's exactly what I needed. And most women need too in this space. She needed a system. She needed to know what was going to be next. And so I gave her that system. It really started off with pre-framing the call at the start, a questioning framework for the middle of what to ask, and then that natural close at the end. With that, her confidence skyrocketed because she wasn't guessing anymore. And clients could feel it. with her confidence, they felt confident moving forward with her as well. She also started closing 4 out of 10 calls right away, and then that began to increase. And those results gave her the confidence. So it wasn't that she was working harder on her smile or faking it till she made it. She had a system that made her feel confident. And I know because I had been there. So I could tell her this from the heart that this will work. It will move her to that next level. So if you've been blaming yourself for not feeling confident enough, you're not broken. You just don't have the right system yet. And the good news is that can be changed and changed right away. In the next video, I'll show you the first system shift you can make. It's simple. It takes the pressure off of pitching and it makes clients lean in instead of pulling away. So you don't want to miss the next video in this playlist, Stop Pitching, Start Pre-Framing, the simple sales shift that works. And if you want more videos like this on sales systems, confidence, and creating consistent coaching income, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. Because the more clarity you have, the more confidence you build, and the more clients you'll consistently sign.